Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys that we definitely want you guys to stick around for. So please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about this Russell Westbrook acquisition by the Clippers. Now, just yesterday, we produced a show that was centered on some comments that were made by some people at ESPN. In specific, I think, Jake Goldberry, if I'm not mistaken. He was someone that was talking about Kirk Goldberry, Marcus Spears, and Brian Windhorst. These gentlemen, especially Brian Windhorst, was absolutely disgusted with the idea that the Clippers decided to pick up Russell Westbrook. As a matter of fact, they said that when he was asked, what role do you think he should play? So they started him. He said no. He said, should he come off the bench? He said no. He should do nothing, right? Another point that a lot of people that have been critical of this particular move have been making is that they feel, at least the narrative out there, is that Russell Westbrook is some type of locker room cancer, that he goes in there, he creates all kind of havoc, and he's not someone that's really agreeable, and if things are not going his way, then there's going to be issues, right? So that's one of the reasons that a lot of people feel like this may not work, from a human relation standpoint, that he's just not going to be able to get along with the Clippers organization because he may want a bigger role, and when they say that you're not going to get that, it's going to create some friction with the organization. Now, just yesterday, he was introduced to the media as a Clipper, right? And initially he spoke, he kind of gave his thoughts and opinions on his decision to sign with the Clippers and kind of, to come in with that organization. But then one of the most important aspects of this new signing is the coach, Tyronn Lue. He actually spoke and he addressed some of the fake narratives that have been kind of circulating around the media in terms of Russell Westbrook going there and basically becoming a nuisance. So what we want to do is we want to play exactly the comments that Coach Tyronn Lue had to make, and then we're going to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to that.
There's been a lot of talks and a lot of conversations, and Russ knows our expectations, what we need from him. He brings a dynamic that we don't have, on this team, and so we're just excited. We're excited for the new start, and there's been a lot of talks, like I said, front office, players, coaches, and we're just excited of the opportunity.
It's coming from pretty solid with the Lakers. Not saying you won't have that here, but this is probably more stacked team, obviously, depth-wise. So I guess, how do you view him on this team right now?
Just doing what he does. I think we want Russ to be Russ. And so if he's doing too much or not enough, I'll let him know. But we want him to be the player that he is, the MVP, the Hall of Famer, everything he brings every single night. And so we want him to be that person, that player. And then we just got to make sure that it's in the confines of our team and what we're trying to do team-wise. And so just talking to him about those expectations and what we want to do. And he's excited. He just wants to win. And so when you have a Hall of Fame player that's, that was willing to come off the bench, with the Lakers and try something different to help the team win, then that means a lot and just shows you about how much he wants to win. And so we're just excited, like I said, for the opportunity. I view him as what you'll see on Friday. I think he can make it a lot easier for PG and Kawhi. I think just, getting to the paint, those guys catch and shoot 3-point shots and running the floor, getting some easy baskets. We know that, the style of play we play, like a lot of times it's a grind out game with PG and Kawhi getting easy shots. But I think Russ, can help manufacture some of those easy baskets like John did for us. And so just a different dynamic to our team and just kind of see how it fits and how it goes. And, it's my job to make sure everything works out. And so I'm excited for the challenge. I haven't even looked at it like that, Andrew, but like I said, it does mean a lot. But our biggest thing is just making sure that we're ready to go and making sure that we're getting better every single night. And so it's going to take a little time to try to, make sure we're putting all the pieces in the right spots. And so it's going to take a little time to do that, and we understand that. So I'm excited about the process. Our team is as well. And, Sacramento is Friday, but, we got to make sure we're getting ourselves right, and then we can look at it down the road.
Do you see
seen Russ with the Lakers last year and a half. You've seen how you've guarded him, and you've seen how he performed in general. In what ways do you feel like the Clippers are better set up to support him for success than perhaps what we saw the last season?
I mean, I wouldn't say better. I just, like I said, it's a different opportunity. It's a new opportunity to do something different. And so I wouldn't say better or different. Like I said, he brings some things to our team that we haven't had. And so we're excited about that. And so just comparing, Lakers to Clippers and Russ to, it's not fair. It's different, as far as what he brings to our team. And so it's not that he was better on one team or another, but what he brings to our team, we need.
So you heard what he had to say. First of all, initially when we did the live covering this new signing, if you go back and watch that live, I specifically alluded to this in terms of the role head coach Tyronn Lue is going to play. I said that I believe that Ty Lue basically has the balls to make any decision he deems necessary in order for the team to win. I have seen Ty Lue bench players in the playoffs for multiple games at a time because he didn't feel that like having that player on the court was going to help them win. I've seen him do that. Ty Lue is a very straightforward guy. Ty Lue was the same head coach that told LeBron James to sit the F down. And that's LeBron James. So if you feel like Ty Lue is going to have an issue being straightforward with Russell Westbrook, then I think you're totally lost. Ty Lue is just not one of those guys. He's not a doormat. And I think he's going to be willing to make the hard decisions if need be. The second aspect of this that I want to address is the role that Russell Westbrook is going to play. Ty Lue specifically said Russ made it clear that he's going to do whatever we need in order for this team to win. And he also spoke about his willingness as a Hall of Fame player to take on any role for this team to win. So to me, it sounds like Russell Westbrook knows exactly what's expected of him as a Clipper. And it seems like the Clippers organization with Lawrence Frank, the GM, and Ty Lue, they've made that clear to him. So this thing of, there's going to be confusion and all of this, I'm not really buying it. Now, some people will say, no, you just wait and see until Russell Westbrook does it. Well, but here's the problem. A lot of people will allude to what took place with the Lakers. But what I'm going to ask you guys to do is give me some other examples in the past of when Russell Westbrook was a locker room nuisance with other teams. When did that ever happen? The fundamental reason that there was friction in the Lakers locker room and that thing just didn't really work out was because I don't think that when Russell Westbrook initially decided to become a Los Angeles Laker, he thought that there was going to be a possibility that he could turn into a bench player. I don't think that was in the cards. And I think that's where the friction started. Had he known that going in, I don't think there would have been any issues. In this case, it seems like the roles are clearly defined. So to me, I'm very happy the head coach Ty Lue kind of nipped this in the butt and just kind of eliminated any doubt out there. So what I want to know from you guys is, what do you think about what the head coach had to say? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comment section, and we catch you on the next show.